What was the message from Coach Rossi coming out of the Illinois game?
You know, we had a plan put together, good game plan put together, and you know they're a really talented team. Illinois is, they're a really talented team up front. We got a heck of a back there, you know, and you know I'm sure you guys heard from Coach yesterday that you'd love to go in and you'd see, oh well, we made a bunch of mistakes here and a bunch of mistakes there, and you know it wasn't really the case. They're just a really good football team, and so you know with the dynamic back there that's able to you know prolong the play, extend the play, find a hole that's not there, but when he hits it, it's there. You know, it just didn't go our way. So you know, well, a lot of things to learn from. Be able to bounce back this week and you know execute our game plan better this week than we did last week.
When there weren't a lot of mistakes, is it more frustrating that you're trying to get off the field?
Yeah, I mean, we played a lot of snaps on Saturday, so I would say it's frustrating. You know, you still got to go out, you still got to do your job. Still got to learn from the film. You know, there's still things that you can get better at. You know, setting a firmer edge. You know, for my position especially. You know, being able to set an edge, having just the detail things, having your details squared away, like where you're stepping, where your hands are, where your placement is, how you're getting off blocks, how you're pass rushing, all those things. It's still a lot to learn from the film.
How important is it at a time like this to lean on your leadership, given that you've lost 2 straight, you're going on the road, and there's still plenty of season left, plenty of chances to salvage this thing?
Very important. You know, we always talk about these 4 walls. You really got to lean into your teammates and your coaches. Really, just hear that internal message way louder than the external. Be able to lean on your leaders, and we got a lot of leaders in the room, especially on defense and the whole team, and even just in the D line room. We got a lot of leaders, so it's not tough being able to lean on them. It's not like we're out looking for leadership all around. We've got the right guys. We just got to get back in a groove.
If Tanner can't play this weekend, how do you guys pick up that slack, or how do you prepare for the week ahead, knowing that your quarterback may not be there?
You know, it's just a new challenge. You know, and we've got great guys in that quarterback room too. I mean, I know I'm on the opposite side of the ball, but we've got guys behind him that can play, that can really play. And you know, Tanner, whether he plays or not, I don't know. He's still going to lead. Like, he'll still be leading out there like the leader that he is. Whether or not he's out there or not, we know that we're going to be able to count on a leader there. And then the guys behind him, they're also very good leaders, very good football players. They'll be able to lead our team. So,
as a college football fan growing up, did you admire the environment at Penn State?
Yeah, you know, they've got something special over there. You know, having the whiteout game, it's a special opportunity. You know, they have it once a year, and it's, you know, you don't always get that opportunity to go in there. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're still playing on a football field. It's still 11 guys face-to-face from each other. You're going to put the ball down. You're going to play ball. So, you know, the environment, it's different. But, you know, our coaches are doing a great job this week of being able to, you know, replicate that the best they can. And we're just still playing football.
What are some of the specifics that Coach Fleck and his staff are doing to help you guys get adjusted to this environment, whether it's loudspeakers or, you know, things like that?
All the above. You know, I mean, I'm sure you guys have been to our practices. They're pretty hectic, pretty high pace. You know, if you don't know what he's saying over the loudspeaker, it can get confusing. Obviously, we know what he's saying over the loudspeaker, but you know, it's loud, it's flashing lights, stuff like that. Just trying to do everything they can to distract you, but you know, we're stay locked in, listen to your calls, you know, stay zoned in to be able to execute your responsibility.
Danny, you look at Penn State's offense, what stands out to you?
They got a lot of good guys out there. You know, they're athletes, they're fast, they're big. They can do a lot with the ball. You know, they've got to establish a good run game, being able to air the ball out too. So, you know, sound like a broken record up here when we all get up here and say execute the game plan better than we did last week. But it's really what we have to do. It's simple as that. Each week is a different week. You got to attack a new opponent. No week is the same. So they pose new threats, new challenges. But you know, coaches are going to be able to game plan everything, and we'll get in there and you know execute it.
You've gone against both Athan and Cole in practices. What stands out for both of those guys?
You know, with Cole, he's got experience, so he knows it's not like you're going out there and it's a new guy, a new face. You know, he knows what he's doing back there. He knows when to hand the ball out, when to throw the ball, when to air it out. You know, go through his progressions. And with Athan, he's kind of a freaky kid. Like, he's just a freak athlete in a sort. So you'll look back at practice and be like, how did he complete that pass? Like, we had that covered up pretty well, and he'll just somehow zip the ball in there. So, you know, they're both very talented athletes, very talented quarterbacks. So, I mean, whatever ends up happening this week, I know that we'll be comfortable on the defensive side of the ball, be able to get the ball back to them, and, you know, they'll be able to go down the field.
How do you assess the play of the defensive line the season half over?
Got some good guys in there. Yeah, obviously, when you look at the stats book, it doesn't always show, highlighted in big colors, oh, we had 8, 9 sacks this game and all that. But, when you look at the film, you can really see that, guys they're working. They're working hard. They're being able to, open up gaps for the linebackers to run through. They're doing their job. So we may not get, guys in the inside it's grueling in there. You might not get all the stats. You might not be able to get all the tackles. But when you really sit down and watch the film, like they're playing at a really high level, being able to go in there and do their job, do it at a high level, and then be able to have, guys clean it up on the back end.
It sounds like there might be some uncertainty for Penn State with their quarterback situation. How do you prepare for that as a defense?
Prepare for everybody to play. Our game plan is put together so that we're ready for whatever they throw at us, and the coaches, it's more on the coaches' side. They're going to put in front of us what we need to see and go out there and execute. So we'll prepare for everybody to play, and what happens on game day happens on game day.
What would a win versus a ranked team do for this program in terms of, giving you guys motivation towards the end of the year?
I mean, we're just trying to be 1-0 in the Penn State season, Yeah, the external says they're ranked, the external says this and says that, but in our four walls, we're trying to be 1-0 in the Penn State season. They're a great team. They're a heck of a team. Whether they're ranked or not, it's still, like I said, it's still 11 guys lining up across the ball. Got to go out, do your job, and, come Saturday night, Sunday morning, we'll see where the cards fall, and from there we'll move on.
Anything else for Danny? All right, thanks, Danny.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.